What's up, internet? So I did it. Um, for months, I was saying I was going to move out into this thing, and I did. Um, just a few stories. The day before I was doing it, there was like a little girl and kitten thing. I went to turn in my internet box to Cox. Tucson sucks. Oro Valley is nicer because they're richer, but Tucson, everything south of like the loop is terrible. Um, so yeah, Cox is in that area. He's an internet provider, and it sounds like dicks. Um, so I had called them asking to cancel, and they said they could just go to the freaking place to cancel. Well, when I show up, there's like 100 people there. There just so happens to be a UPS next door, and the Cox staff are like, you can turn in your box to UPS and they'll mail it to us. They said mailing it to them would be faster than that. So, um, yeah, it's ridiculous. Uh, they're the worst. So Cox sent me a email going, "Thank you, we received your equipment," and then they sent me an email hours later going, "We still haven't gotten your equipment." Right. Anyway, while I was at UPS, there was this little girl with a kitten. And then I went to my post office to turn in my keys, and there was another little girl with a kitten. I don't often see little girls everywhere I go, but both two in one day was a little weird. Um, yeah, as I was leaving, I really liked the blonde. She was mailing a package, and that was cute. But yeah, drove by my parents' house and wrote on their mailbox "pedo" in red um, spray paint, which I don't mind. They had put a giant American flag in their front yard. They know everything I think and say about it, and they don't often rep the flag, but now they are. They're repping the flag. Feel bad for them. Anyway, I got this shit stuck together. This is off my old vehicle, and I had this on the back. This is stuck beyond my strength. I'm not strong enough to pull this apart. This thing is fucking stuck. These two big strong magnets together, ridiculous. I have to like use a bit more D rings on something. I haven't been able to really figure out where to hook them to, and then to like lean back, pull with all my might to get this off. I've had to get bigger magnets unstuck, and I had to like tie it down to something fixed, and then put a rope around my body and heave into it. Um, yeah. But this thing was on the tail the whole time. I only took it off because it was storming. Um, I felt like in order to move out, I woke up at 2 a.m. So, um, yeah, I was so done with all those vehicle noises. Tucson had the loudest all the time, and I hated it. And yeah, Tucson was great because it never rains. It rained today. As soon as I got here, I laid down and take a nap, and it rained. So it's a beautiful view out here. It's really quiet. Yeah, I got some like of these things. So I gave stuff to my neighbors. Number 7, I gave the table 2 shelves um, of my what do you call it, ingot maker. Oh, I am full. I fit my scooter in here. This thing is stuffed. There's a few things in here I'm thinking about burning just because it's like, yeah, if I burn it, it'll clear up a lot of room. I slept like a baby though. Like I laid down and slept kind of in the sun. And I remember your mind blocks snoring. Snoring, for the person who's snoring, it blocks it. It doesn't let you know you're doing it. But I could tell I was ripping. I'm like, I was just like so tired. I woke up at 2 a.m. and moved, you know. So yeah, I drove out right at sunrise. Um, You could see all the magnets I have in here. It's a little noisy, but I was pretty disappointed in how my vehicle recharges my cell phone. My cell phone was plugged into the vehicle getting charge, and it was losing charge over time. It was on the Maps program, so I don't know what that's about. Maybe wrong hookup. I'm gonna be doing one of these. Um, get get one of these in there next time I drive. I'm planning on staying here for a little while. Uh, my roof rack held. The wiring I did up top, it held. Um, yeah. Uh, this thing's a pretty good driver. Oh, at one point the transmission did a clunk, right? It was like trying to transition up strongly, and I let it off at the same time, and it like did a clunk switch, which I think is like, it didn't break, but it made me scared. So it's like I'm gonna be in money saving mode in case I have a transmission go out. Like the way my electric scooter works is they electrify the wheel housing, then it causes it to spin. And that's the most efficient thing. That replaces the engine and the torque and the transmission. Yeah, electrify the wheel housing and it causes it to spin. It has a ton of torque. It'll spin like boom, right? It just like, so they could have done that instead. Instead, they have this engine and a transmission. It's the worst. Their design, it's like when somebody stupid tries to be smart, you end up with a 10,000 page book that could be replaced with a sentence. You know what I mean? So, yeah. The dog's out here. You can't talk at all if we can hear you. It's kind of pretty. I woke up with the sunset, so I guess I'm gonna upload and camping battery. Yeah. Yeah. I could have number two at my apartment complex. She used to have lights out back. Like she used to mirror everything I did. She would do too, until I had the back of my car. Yeah, saying the Lord is a pedo. And then the best view was undoubtedly through her back window, and she totally bolted her back window up, closed it up, and then she left the front window open, which was the worst view. The front window saw garbage, but yeah, she like, it's sad. It's sad how many people are like government loyalists. They won't question it. Here's my proof that it's not real. Is the animals all eat each other, and the second proof, the cows out here is so cute. Like the I was, yeah, the cow was eating, looking at me, and it was just adorable. These poor cows. Can you imagine? It's like a cow that's used to grass, and they have nothing but fucking thorny bushes to eat. I hate that. Humans are fine with it. Like graze on thistles, motherfucker. I hate that. Anyway, um, yeah, Eat World is toxic. Some people just accept Eat World as like, oh, it's divine. It's this cool play. It's got problems. Um, but yeah, the creator made everything and uses words, but every holy book is man-made, right? So I see it, and I know that if the cows are in cages for slaughter, and we're not allowed to look in private property, or else we have to obey words that say things like "cut your kids," then clearly the real government is a pedo cave. That's just the logical progression of all the ideas together. There's no other explanation. And people from my parents to my neighbors, my one neighbor in 7 is circumcised, and he totally hears this. Like, I had a good conversation with him, and he was definitely persuaded by the circumcision suspicious, money printed at debt and tax suspicious, which was what my car says. So we'll see if this can upload. I lowered the video quality to the lowest. Um, maybe I'll just like have a rolling vlog. But anything else I want to say? Let's pause. The tools didn't take up that much room at all. The thing that's taking up a lot of room is like my beanbag chair, my old stuff that I'm gonna burn, um, and these wood chips I had for the toilet. Honestly, now that I'm out here, I'm ready to grab a shovel and some TP and just dig a hole like normal. The rain was exquisite. Sleeping through the rain, waking up at 2 a.m. and doing 3 hours of work, and then doing 3 hours of driving. I was ready for a nap, and I slept all day. Slept from like noon until now, sundown. So I'm not sure what I'll do all night. My parents' house had a lot of visual upgrades. They weren't used to me coming by, and they left it kind of like ratty. And I had, and now all of a sudden they put all this money into upgrading the front, upgrading everything. They upgrade the front and how the front looks, right? They put all this money. My mom is such an ego. She won't admit she's wrong for circumcision, and then she's gonna double down on making the house look amazing so I see it, right? So I've emblazoned her freaking box with pedo, big red letters. Everyone in the neighborhood walks that route. They're all gonna see it. So fuck her. She could have said what she said is that I'm making up my problem with circumcision for attention. And then she said, like, some people online are clued in. Yes, you can't cut those pieces off kids. It's gonna hurt them. A lot of people online are not, and they're gonna argue with you. They're gonna say you're. The thing they do the most is they post the laugh emoji. They go laugh, ha 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 ha. You know, when I'm saying something serious that's real, I get laughed at a lot, allegedly. When it really is, I doubt they laughed at all. It wasn't funny at all. They just want to hurt my feelings because they don't agree. Like I'll make him seem silly for thinking that. So, she's 70. My mom uh, can't be having that great a time. Um, yeah. Oh well. Space in here is a little tight. I got to decide what to keep and what not. Um, I'm mostly interested in getting up to Mount Shasta to clear my storage out. Hate paying for that, which I've got to do, by the way, another time. The money I'll be saving is amazing. No rent. Fucking landlords wrote me in a do not reply email and tried calling me again. They're so bad. If they really cared, they'd waive the fee, which they can't. If they win a judgment, they still won't get any money from me. I hate them. I hate landlords. They're not doing it to provide living spaces for people. They're doing it to fucking farm cash. And then they think they're like, oh, I'm God. Right? I'm gonna vacation in Florida while the people managing my property do so I can just rake in cash. Yeah, that's what you do. Is you're the owner. You buy it all. You take the rent money. You buy more. Take the rent money. You buy more. Now they're at like 1,000 properties or whatever. And then they hire somebody to manage it all and go fucking relax on a beach. See, if you had basic income, they could just relax on a beach. You wouldn't need to play king of the fucking mountain. I hate that they encouraged people to buy up all the properties. It's just an inefficient waste of time anyway. There are no bugs out here, not one, which I like. Haven't heard a fly all day. So, yeah, that's my plan. I did move out. I don't mind. The car made it, but it did have a really clunky, weird transmission once, which scares me. Um, yeah, it's like when someone's willing to sell their vehicle, I always ask, why are you selling it? But it's like most of the time when their vehicle they like ends up on ready to sell, it's because there's something wrong with it and they don't want to say what it is because they can't sell it. It's like this, like, want to talk about how crappy life is? that you're not getting a nice vehicle at a good deal because you just lucked out. They have to sell it for a reason. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. Life sucks. Life sucks. Um, Life does suck. Imagine me and a cow out here. You got to eat nothing but thorny bushes.